Throwback Thursday. Throwback Thursday. Welcome, everyone. It is January. What is it? January 18th, 2023. Thanks for joining me. We're going to kick off with a that joke because our theme is reflecting on the lessons we've been given. Shout outs to teachers across the globe. Oh my goodness, yes, from the UK and the United States. I mean, we started off in Queens because that's where I call home. That's the first city I what is it? Lived in? Yeah, that's the word. That's the first city I lived in. Yeah, Mike is on. Oh my goodness. Yesterday Mike was off. Okay. So Queens is the first one. And shout out to all my Queens people. We're gonna reflect on lessons where it's still in the theme of Martin Luther King too, right? But okay, so today's dad joke is, did you hear about the spatula's hot new flame? Have you? Yeah, it met the grill of his dreams. But a boom. Yay. Go spatula. How many of you guys got make yourselves eggs in the morning for to break the fast? I know, well, let's see. Both no. Myself, I for not Monday through Friday, absolutely. On the weekends, I could have whatever. Oh, so we have somebody here in the studio. Who is it? Is he picking something up?
Oh,
Is he? Oh, he didn't know he was on the show. Well,
oh,
hello.
sorry. I didn't know I was. I was just looking for my invite.
Oh, yes, sending it to you right now at this moment.
I don't,
And as we
I don't
speak,
see any.
yeah, it's
Okay.
coming. It's coming right now.
I'm about to leave. And I don't know.
All right, let's get in the shot. Let's take a picture. Ready? Yay!
You smell good.
Okay, why does he sound shocked? Okay, but we're gonna ignore that comment, and we're gonna see that weatherman on joining us from the car. He's heading off to work. Do you guys take this? Where are you watching from? I know a lot. I mean, majority of you watch the replay. Is 8 o'clock way too early? Are you running around getting the kids ready for school? I know here in Orlando, Florida, the well, the teachers go in earlier, so it depends between private school and yeah, Orange County public school. So it's all different. It's all good. So I love and thank you for appreciating my joke. Put a boom. I thought that was pretty funny. If this weatherman has other, he could let us know when he joins us. So, guys, happy birthday, MLK. And we're here to read. Oh, right. My dream is to give shout out. This YouTube channel started to give a platform to teachers, principals, youth developers. And what I mean by youth developers is all of us, all the adults. So if you're like me, you don't have children, but you are still influencing the youth. Well, no, I'm sorry. Let me back up a second. Take a moment and list how many youth actually are watching you, whether that's your niece, your grandchildren, the neighbor. How many of the youth are watching you? And so, what we believe here in YSuperstars is that we got to put our mask on us first, then our children. I know that people like to say people are the future. Yes, absolutely. And the inspiration that we could influence starts with us, right? You're just on time. I didn't graduate college until I was 28. I dropped out of college for like over 4 years. So, you know, this is you're just on time. Oh, I am hearing a beep sound. Is this because I'm getting older? I'm sure you guys don't hear it. But anyway, ooh, sensitive ears. Okay. Um yeah, okay. Anyway, moving right along, let's get right into it. Who do we have today? Let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna read it. This is from Instagram. Shout out to Marlene. Hey, shout out to all my Jersey people. Okay, Jersey. Jersey is maybe I need to move to Jersey. No, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love my friends. I'm glad I'll go visit Jersey. But anyway, okay, here we go. One of my favorite teachers was my seventh grade social studies teacher, Miss Fellows. Woo! Bam, 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 bam. I gotta look for that music. Oh my gosh, I don't. I gotta look for something in here to continue to give the shadows. Okay, let's find out why. Okay, the first day of class, she showed up in cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. Okay, just stop right there. She's already my favorite teacher. I don't think I've had any teachers who walked in dressed up. And I really hope that Jimmy joins in quickly in here so I don't repeat myself. So, listen, Miss Fellows, I mean, there's more to share, but when I read that, that was like, you're cool. You're cool. And you don't care about your what your fellow teachers are thinking or seeing. And that's a lot of fun. Yesterday, I was like I mentioned to you guys, if you were here yesterday, I was at elementary school. Well, this school it goes from like pre-K all the way to high school, private school, and we had the class so loud. I know when I left the classroom, teachers were like, "Oh, hey, wow, okay, what did you do in there? What happened? What kind of party did you throw?" So, yeah, if you're actually a teacher, and we're gonna be discussing this, is giving lessons or reflecting on lessons from teachers in and out of the school system. Okay, so again, back to what I was saying earlier, if you're an adult, you have a heartbeat, just do me a favor, pause 1 second. How many of the youth are looking at you? Who's watching out? Because they do. Oh my gosh, that is one thing for sure, the youth are watching. And yes, before we finish reading this, Mr. Zito, what's the weather, man?
Thanks for remembering the invite. It means a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Give us the weather, sir.
Oh, well, the weather right now is a crisp 53 degrees according to my car. And it is winter is in full force here in Paradise, Orlando, Florida. So please get out there and enjoy the uncharacteristically crisp air and do something good for yourself. Like
Mm.
go to the store called Bucks of Star and get thyself a nice crispy winter drink.
Are you trying to get to go to Starbucks here?
Yes, and encourage Patricia to allow me to film it, whatever it takes. I want to sit in a freaking coffee shop and drink a
Oh, oh no, we got the big
hyphenated
camera.
beverage. And I want to read or do something just for me.
Well, sir, I have bad news. My charger is fully charged, fully green, and the camera is acting up. But it is all good, and now we have no camera. But anyway, let's get back to. I don't know if you were able to hear me. I am reading Marlene's favorite teacher. This is all the way back in seventh grade. Her name is Miss Fellows, and check this out. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I want to see her reaction on this one. Okay. Um, let's do this. Okay. One of my favorite teachers was my seventh grade teacher, Mrs. Fellows. The first day of class, she showed up in cowboy boots, a cowboy hat, and spoke to us in cowboy draw the whole class. Now, give me some cowboy speaking language over here, Zito.
Well, was trying to say to you earlier that I think to speak cowboy, you gotta kind of feel like your back jaw a little heavy,
Yeah.
like you're eating something that's just not right. Like you got that taste in your mouth, like maybe coffee was made with some toilet water or something.
You sound like Forrest Gump. All right, let me go on. Okay. She taught us that in some places of the world, people thought of all Americans look like cowboys due to the movies they watch. This was 30 years ago, before social media. To give some perspective in here. For our unit on slavery, oh, now we're getting deep. She made us push all of our desks together. It made us sit under the desk the entire class. She walked over the desk, teaching us orally about what it was like to be on a slave ship, how awful, inhumane, and cramped the conditions were, much more than the space under our desks. That I'm getting like chills just reading that.
I think
I
that
know.
sounds cool, but I do think you would get arrested or fired, or at least in the paper, like people outraged if you did something like that today.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And I mean, and this is Marlene. You're the second person I know that Tommy was also sharing something about on the difference of. But let's. I'm gonna read more because then she said all her units were immersed and interactive. I remember all of them. Ah, my camera's not on. Teachers, get them off their desks. Get them moving. Get them off their desks. They will remember that lesson more than when they're sitting down on that desk. Because the percentage of people learning in desk, well, I'm sorry, I'm one of them. Jimmy will lay down in a couch, put his feet up, and I need a desk. But that percentage is very, very small, teachers. So get them out of their desks. um and so anyway, so I just thought that was pretty cool. And again, I'm really upset, so I'm glad that we have the camera on you, sir. But Marlene, thank you so much for submitting this. This is like putting things into perspective and getting kids moving. This is so good. This is so good. So, Miss Fellows, are you still here? Because I want to thank you for impacting my friend. And the same goes to whoever got chills as I was reading this. Drop it in the comments. Well, let's see. Keep all comments obviously positive, clean, without your political agenda or anything like that. I'm talking about like lessons. We're reflecting on lessons, okay, not opinions, just your own lesson. If you had any teachers like that. Okay, cool. The second one goes from Jazzy Harper. All right, he left me a voice text, but I'm just gonna recap the bullet points and I'm gonna let you guys go and let this man go to school because it's time to go to work, right?
My
Okay.
dog's food's not cheap.
Hey, oh no, it's not. It's not. We give her chicken. How and we make her rice because she's Latina. I love it. Our dog is Latina. Okay. Jassy Harper said, my teacher depends on the subject matters. Okay. And right now he's still like personal development and training. He did mention that both his parents, mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, taught him discipline. And so with discipline, also, he was one of those kids who had a principal that you know, push them to do well, as well as other teachers. So again, he's all into personal development, and it started because of mom. Actually, he gave a little more kudos to mom, in the sense of like started him that early, that it's about growing, it's about developing, and going beyond the classroom. So thank you, Jazzy. And I know that we got just a few more for tomorrow that I get to share. And remember this, right? That when we're reflecting about lessons, one thing, if I could just encourage all of us to do, man, if weekly, if not daily, when we reflect, what about keeping this quote in mind, right? That in spite of difficulties and frustrations of the moment, so if you are struggling, again, 2 weeks ago, we said above those cloudy clouds and ugly thunderstorms and tornadoes, goodness, in Florida, they are clear skies, just like one of the students said to me. So go ahead, take a moment, remind yourself you still got a dream. Thank you guys for joining. Mr. Zito, thank you for being the beautiful face of this show. Look at that face. I mean, look at it, people. Oh no, people are getting off the live. No, I'm just kidding. We will see you tomorrow. Any other words, Vito? No, he wants to jam. This is what he was made for. Get it, Vito. Get it. We'll see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern time.
I took a stroll downtown this evening when I heard music echo through the night.